Be careful. Your enemies hired a hit on you because of. My dear child, if you believe in God, start this video and watch it completely. Archangel says, there's something happening behind your back that you were never supposed to find out. There are people moving like shadows, exchanging whispers, passing money, planning something dark that involves you directly. Your name has been mentioned in places you never walked into, by lips you never trusted. Your energy has reached places your feet haven't stepped, and that's what makes them afraid. There's a decision you made recently that shook someone in your circle deeply. They are unable to accept that your success did not require their validation or permission. Archangel says, the moment you turned away from their manipulations, they saw you as a threat to their influence. This isn't just envy, this is danger disguised in fake smiles. Someone has taken your progress personally, and now their thoughts are turning into dangerous actions. They couldn't stop your rise, so now they want to stop you altogether. What they've done is not just betrayal, it's a trap, calculated with cruelty. Money has exchanged hands, and your photo was part of the transaction. Type Amen to get blessing 333. What's more terrifying is the silence that surrounds it, because no one is warning you. They want you to remain unaware, to stay comfortable until it's too late. The enemy doesn't always come wearing rage, sometimes they wear routine and blend into your everyday. Someone pretends to check on you, but they are collecting details. Your address, your timings, your plans, everything is being reported. They're working with a person who you once helped. That's the most painful part, they're using someone who knows you well. This person knows your weaknesses, your fears, your comfort zones. That's how they planned this hit, by selecting someone from the inside. Type Amen to get blessing 824. There was a moment in the past when you dismissed a gut feeling, thinking it was just anxiety. But that was your spiritual alarm warning you of what's happening now. The enemy didn't act then, but they started preparing. The talk started with irritation, then turned into slander, and now it's a paid order for harm. The transaction has already happened, the hitman has your information. Their plan is to make it look like a random act, an accident, or a robbery gone wrong. Comment now if your spirit feels disturbed, because this message is for you. The universe doesn't bring warnings without reason. This is divine interruption, because your life is being marked by people who want your light gone. Type Amen to get blessing 641. You may feel the heaviness in your chest, or the sudden tiredness without cause, that spiritual warfare pressing on you. You've been under surveillance without realizing it. Every time you feel watched, you truly are. That white car parked for long outside? That wasn't coincidence. The unfamiliar person lingering around your workplace? That was intentional. This is not fear-mongering, it is revelation. The person who financed this plot is close to someone who pretends to be neutral around you. They are part of conversations behind closed doors that involve your fall. Type Amen to get blessing 990. You may notice strange phone calls with no one speaking. Or feel your home energy has shifted. That's because someone already visited while you were away. Your safety has been compromised by someone who knows your schedule. And now they are trying to synchronize their plan with your movement. But they forgot one thing, your protection is not ordinary. You have a shield around you that activates when evil is near. And right now, your spirit is in warning mode. You may feel agitated, restless, unable to sleep, and it's not random, it's preparation. Type Amen to get blessing 452. Archangel says, you must make a move without alerting them. Pretend as if nothing is happening, but start reversing the access they had. Change your locks, shift your schedule, cleanse your space with intention. Someone is reading this message right now and feeling exposed. Because this truth has shattered their secrecy. They never imagined the divine would speak directly to your heart like this. They used a woman to get to you. She is involved, and she plays innocent perfectly. Her job was to distract you while they planned the real attack. Type Amen to get blessing 284. Every time you trusted someone blindly, a piece of your privacy was stolen. Now, they have put all those stolen pieces together and tried to weaponize it. But it won't work, because now you know. There is still time to escape the trap they designed. The location they chose for the hit has been altered by divine intervention. You may feel led to cancel an appointment or take a different road, and that is protection in action. Comment now if this resonates with your recent experiences. Because what you're reading is not fiction, it's prophecy unfolding. You were meant to see this at this exact moment. Type Amen to get blessing 517. This plan isn't just about removing you physically, it's also about destroying your reputation. They want your downfall to come with shame and silence. But heaven has interrupted their steps. Someone tried to block your financial movement recently. Watch how they are connected to this. A transfer that failed, a delay in your documents, that was a sign of sabotage. But what they didn't expect is your resilience. They are watching from afar, waiting for signs of your panic. Do not give them that satisfaction. Let your silence be your power and your actions your armor. Type Amen to get blessing 392. They underestimated your inner strength. They thought because you're quiet, you're weak. But they forgot your spirit is backed by forces that cannot be bribed or bought. This message is a weapon, use it with wisdom. Don't announce your moves, just make them. Don't explain your shift, just shift. There's a man who's been involved in gathering surveillance on you. He wears a uniform by day and lies by night. His loyalty belongs to money, not morality. Type Amen to get blessing 299. Someone close to him tried to warn you indirectly, but fear held them back. Now, the divine is doing it directly. This warning is coming just in time. This is not a call to panic, this is a call to awareness. You must protect your space with both spiritual and physical wisdom. They wanted to finish you silently, but now the light has exposed them. Watch how they retreat. They will begin to act nervous, start asking strange questions, because they now know you know. Type Amen to get blessing 811. Archangel says, your journey cannot be cut short by mortal plans. Their money cannot overpower your divine mission. The moment they decided to target you, they declared war with heaven. This is why strange blessings will suddenly fall on you. It's divine compensation for the danger they tried to bring. Your enemies will start to turn against one another in confusion. They will argue, mistrust, and fight among themselves. Their unity will crumble. The same hands that signed the hit will now shake from fear. Type Amen to get blessing 928. Someone is going to step forward and confess what was planned. Not out of loyalty, but out of panic. They know something bad is about to happen to them. Their names are being written on divine judgment scrolls. The woman with dyed hair and loud laughter is part of the betrayal. She helped pass on your movements for just a few gifts. Your soul was being priced while you were praying. But now those prayers have released fire from above. Watch how the guilty begin to shake when they see you still standing. Type Amen to get blessing 633. A stranger will soon warn you with a word, a message, or an unexpected delay. Pay attention. Don't ignore even the smallest signs. Heaven speaks in symbols, not noise. Your dreams are revealing shadows because the enemy was operating in the dark. But their shadow world cannot survive your rising light. What they meant for your end will now be their exposure. Even now, someone among them is regretting this deal. They feel cursed since they agreed to participate. And that guilt is only going to increase from here. Type Amen to get blessing 147. Do not confront them. Do not seek revenge. Let the divine justice handle it from here. Keep your focus, elevate your routine, cleanse your space, speak protection over your name. Their hit plan was fueled by desperation, but your silence will fuel their collapse. The trap they set for you is going to consume their own steps. The person behind the main order is someone with a grudge going back years. They never healed. And now they've turned bitterness into violence. Type Amen to get blessing 701. Your story is not ending here. This is only a sharp turn toward your divine elevation. You are crossing a spiritual bridge where not everyone can follow. They hired a hit. But the bullet never leaves the chamber when heaven stands guard. They placed a price on your head, but they didn't know the crown was already claimed. Every weapon they shaped is breaking right now. And their silence will turn into chaos soon. You are walking away from this more protected, more powerful, more anointed. Type Amen to get blessing 388. They said it was over for you, but they lied to themselves. The next 7 days will expose them one by one. You don't need to move, heaven is already responding. You will feel lighter, more in control, more safe. You'll see faces shift around you, they are reacting to what they know is coming. Let them panic. You stay aligned. This is your moment of divine preservation. You've just escaped the darkest plan set against you. And now you walk into your season of unstoppable breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You may not see the full picture yet, but it is unfolding in divine order. Every whisper, every secret meeting, every hidden exchange is now known in the spirit realm. Their map of your downfall has been flipped, and now it marks their own destruction. The person who collected the money to organize the attack is being spiritually choked with guilt. They will soon suffer sleepless nights, mental torment, and unexplained loss. It is already beginning, you just haven't seen it yet. Archangel says, your name has been placed on a protection list in heaven. No evil formed against you will complete its journey. Those who try to silence you will lose their own voices. Type Amen to get blessing 117. There is a place they plan to trap you, a meeting, an offer, an event, but you must not go. Something inside you will say no, and you must obey that feeling. It is a divine interruption meant to throw off their timing. Even though their plan was funded, it has no spiritual permission to succeed. They are trying to override destiny, but heaven has sealed your purpose. They will start seeing visions and signs warning them to stop. But some of them are stubborn. They will proceed anyway. And that's when divine retribution will hit hardest. Type Amen to get blessing 486. Someone is going to get exposed in a very public and humiliating way. This is a sign for you that the plan has boomeranged. What they whispered about you will be shouted back at them louder. You will soon hear news that sounds strange. Someone connected to you suddenly pulled back, cancelled something, avoided eye contact. That's because they were told to harm you but got scared. Your angel warned them in a way only they could understand. The one who gave your details to dangerous hands is someone you once comforted during their storm. This betrayal is not accidental, it is planned. But even the planner now fears your unseen army. Type Amen to get blessing 342. Comment now if your heart is racing, because your spirit recognizes this warning. This is why your life has felt intense lately, like something is crawling under the surface. It was not anxiety, it was awareness. The hit they ordered has a timer on it, and it's already out of sync. Everything they try now will collapse under confusion. And their own partners will begin to question their sanity. A woman involved is already seeing shadows move in her room at night. She will soon confess to someone what she did. That confession will lead to more unraveling. Type Amen to get blessing 754. There is someone who was hired to observe your daily movements. But that person saw something in you that made them stop. They noticed your peace, your strange favor, your glow, and it shook them. They now hesitate, and their hesitation is divine. Because that single hesitation will slow the entire chain of harm. You are protected by what they cannot understand. Archangel says, even the person who agreed to do harm will now be haunted by their decision. Their steps will fail. Their hands will tremble. Their mind will fall into unrest. Type Amen to get blessing 903. You are no longer who you were when they first planned this. You've shifted, transformed, awakened. And now their bullets can't reach where you've spiritually risen. They still talk about you in circles of hatred. They still plot. But every time they do, a barrier rises higher around your destiny. The woman who pretended to be concerned about your well-being is deeply involved. She is the one relaying the last updates about your whereabouts. But she's also the one who will be caught first. Type Amen to get blessing 238. Watch how she starts to act nervous when you're around. She will stutter, avoid eye contact, shift the conversation. That's not guilt, it's fear of your awakening. They never imagined you'd find out like this. But heaven made this moment for you. You were meant to see this before their plan reached its final stage. From this point on, move differently. Guard your space. Protect your schedule. Say less. Observe more. Type Amen to get blessing 664. You've entered a new level of spiritual intelligence. Your presence now causes tension among those who planned harm. They will soon start turning on each other. Their plan will get leaked. And not just by guilt, but by chaos. They will accidentally expose themselves trying to protect their own backs. You may hear odd things soon. Conversations will seem incomplete. People will say something, then stop mid-sentence. That's not confusion, it's spiritual restraint. Type Amen to get blessing 522. They were about to execute the hit within days. But something went wrong for them. A car broke down. A person backed out. A location became unavailable. These interruptions are not accidents. It's divine rearrangement. It's interference from your guardian forces. You will also notice sudden peace after reading this. That's because the truth clears energy. You were being drained by an invisible plan, and now it's broken. Type Amen to get blessing 188. Someone you haven't spoken to in a long time will randomly contact you. Their message may seem casual, but listen closely. They are trying to speak through code, because they know something dark. They were not part of the hit, but they heard about it. And now they're scared. They want to warn you, but without exposing themselves. Trust your intuition as you read this. You are not wrong. Your knowing is not just inner, it's divine communication. Type Amen to get blessing 715. This is your confirmation. The feeling in your spirit, the signs in your space, the shift in people's behavior, it's all connected. The hit was not just physical, it was spiritual too. They wanted your mind gone, your peace stolen, your confidence shattered. But you're still here. And that's why they're desperate. They know they failed to break you spiritually. And now their physical attempts are crumbling. Let that comfort you, because the storm they sent is returning home. Type Amen to get blessing 631. Archangel says, the countdown has flipped. What was ticking against you now ticks for you. Every second that passes reveals a new truth in your favor. The man involved wears a dark suit, carries himself with authority, and speaks calmly. But beneath that calm is fear. He fears what he doesn't understand about your survival. He doesn't believe in spiritual power, but he will. He's about to witness things that cannot be explained. And you will hear about his fall very soon. Type Amen to get blessing 977. You will be informed in strange ways. News will come through people who don't even know the full story. But every message will confirm this: the hit has reversed. Do not be surprised if someone falls sick suddenly, or gets arrested, or has a major breakdown. These are the fruits of their actions. And you? You'll rise higher. You'll become even more protected. And your light will only glow stronger. Type Amen to get blessing 590. You've crossed the invisible line between targeted and untouchable. You are no longer prey. You are the proof that light always wins. This battle was fierce, but the war is already over. Your name is not in the list of the fallen. Your name is in the list of the favored. So smile with quiet strength. Walk boldly. Stay wise. Let no shadow shake you. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You were supposed to be gone by now, but you're alive. You were supposed to be broken, but you're rising. You were supposed to be silenced, but you're louder in spirit than ever. That's why this warning came. Because your life matters. Your journey is bigger than their plans. And now, let peace flood your soul. The hit they planned has been destroyed. And the enemies who paid for it will soon pay the price. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They wanted to erase your presence, your power, your progress. But now they're watching in shock as you continue to breathe, speak, and shine. Their silence is not peace, it's fear, guilt, and growing dread. They check your updates in secret, looking for a sign that their plan worked. But instead, they see joy returning to your face. They hear strength in your voice again. You are becoming everything they tried to steal from you. And now, heaven is using their failed attack as proof of your spiritual rank. You are not just protected, you are chosen for something far greater. Type Amen to get blessing 303. One of them will try to come back into your life pretending they've changed. Do not let them in. That is not redemption, that is a tactic to finish what they failed to do from a distance. They will pretend to be sorry, to care, to act like they've been misunderstood. But the truth is, their mission hasn't changed. Only their strategy has. Your intuition will feel heavy around them. Don't ignore that weight, it is divine guidance. You do not owe anyone access to your peace. Type Amen to get blessing 665. They are hoping you've forgotten the signs. They are praying you'll dismiss the chills, the dreams, the whispers in your soul. But now you know too much to go back. Even as you read this, spiritual forces are reshuffling everything around you. Your path is being cleared of traps. And the steps of your enemies are being tangled. Their mouths are being sealed. Their hands are shaking. Their courage is collapsing under the weight of the light you carry. Type Amen to get blessing 821. Soon, you'll hear of a sudden loss in their life, financial, physical, or emotional. It won't be random. It will be divine correction. They may not understand it at first. But deep down, they'll know it started the moment they moved against you. Because you are not just a person, you are an assignment from heaven. The person who watched you with secret hatred will now be exposed in public discomfort. They will try to hide it. But truth is louder than lies. Type Amen to get blessing 506. There is a reason your name keeps surviving conversations meant to kill it. Your destiny has already been written in a place their weapons cannot reach. The harder they push, the more favor you attract. You may feel tired now. Heavy. Even emotionally scattered. That's not weakness, it's the aftermath of a spiritual war that you didn't even know you were fighting. But now that you've won, strength will return to you like a rising wave. And nothing they do will ever knock you down again. Type Amen to get blessing 404. Archangel says, your body may begin to feel lighter in the coming days. Your sleep may deepen. That's a sign, the spiritual chains placed on you by their dark rituals are breaking. Yes, they even tried to use dark forces against you. They contacted someone who plays with shadows and energies they don't even understand. But those forces were rejected the moment they tried to reach you. Because your protection isn't just light, it's divine fire. Any entity sent toward you is now retreating, screaming in confusion. You're surrounded by too much light for darkness to survive. Type Amen to get blessing 272. The moment you decided to love yourself more, you threatened every person who fed on your insecurities. That's why they panicked. That's why they plotted. You stopped shrinking for their comfort. You stopped lowering your frequency to match their poison. You stopped begging for crumbs from people who only offered you cages. And now, they don't know what to do with the version of you that refuses to bow. They want to break you, but they can't even bend your shadow. Type Amen to get blessing 944. Their time is running out. Their alliances are breaking. The lies they told are crumbling in their own hands. There will be arguments among them soon. Finger pointing. Accusations. And it will all begin because of your survival. Your continued life is driving them mad. They don't understand why you're still rising. They don't understand why their plan didn't work. Type Amen to get blessing 112. But you understand. Because now you see. You were born for more than they ever imagined. Let them talk. Let them scheme. Let them spiral. You keep rising. You keep walking. You keep glowing. Because the hit failed. And the heavens are rejoicing. And your new chapter begins now. Type Amen to get blessing 818.